Hello and welcome back to Factorio Prohibited, where we are doing the 4 achievements that prohibit us from using stuff and handcrafting. In this episode I am going to set up the smelting array, hopefully. We are going to need a bit more of that, and I'm going to try to produce as many green circuits and cogs, iron gear wheels, as possible. Almost all recipes required those 2 items, and it's nice to have a bunch. I'm going to start off by placing at least one more copper mining drill here. I think that should be enough, yeah. And then we are going to look at the iron and the production up here. We do have quite a lot of inserters already, so that's a really good start for the array. So I'm just going to see if I can finish that array up now this episode. Oh, let's see. Iron goes here. No, it does not. Copper goes there. Iron goes here, but we do have a lot of those. It also looks like we need at least one more lab for now, so I am going to make that at once before we start doing anything else. That's enough for 2. No, we need a few more wheels. I'll set it up so we can get 2. There we go. Just in case, we are going to do, I think it's steel research that is incredibly fast. Yes, it's 5 seconds per, so that's going to eat all our spare science packs, but it's nice to max out our capacity anyway. There we go, and back to red science, putting in the items, putting in the science here. And gears. Looks like our gear production is really suffering, so I'm going to set up one more machine to make gears. Yeah, that's that done. Now, we did have enough inserters to do a full line, I think. Or if we only do the in inserters, we can do both sides. That's nice. Really like the sound when you play stuff in this game. Tick tick. It's great. Very ASMR. Oh, going to need a lot more belts to get everything here. We are going to need iron and coal as well. Before we do that though, I am considering moving my power plant. I think I'm going to place it here. That way we can get water from the little pond, and it's not going to be a conflict with the smelting arrays or the belts or anything, so that's nice. To do that though, we are going to need a lot more items. We are going to need a bunch of pipe and some furnaces. So I'm going to start off by getting a few more of the blue assemblers, because those are a lot more easy to use. Some items require 3 items, and I do not remember on the fly which does what, so it's nice to just have a bunch of these. There we Go. Oh, we need more coal here. Nice. Now let's see. We do need the stone furnaces for the boilers, so I'm just going to quickly go down to the stone and get some there. It's a full stack again, that's nice. Logistics is done. That means underground belts and fast inserters. Yes, and the splitters. That's nice. I am going to start steel now, even though it will probably just eat all our science. Yeah, on second thought, I'm going to get a submachine gun first in case we have an attack. Doesn't seem like it will be a problem though. Now we need boilers, and to make boilers we need pipe. I'm going to make a full stack of those. And then how many boilers do we make? We will start by just making 9 actually. Because if we move the old one, it's going to look nice. Need to remember to not tear it down though, before we have finished our new setup here. So pipes are in, 8 are being made, 9. That means we need 19 of the steam engines. 19, that's 190 iron plate, and half of that in pipe. Crafting. Oh, this is nice. Oh, and we are making a ton of belts as well. We are lacking copper to make the... this was just in time. We are using all our power now. So we need to expand this ASAP. Let's see. It's 1 stack. Now where's the pipe? There is the pipe. I'm sorry for the darkness, by the way. I know people who make playthroughs on YouTube usually use the Afraid of the Dark add-on. But since this is a vanilla playthrough, you can't really do that. I will, however, at once we get stuff going, I will make a lot of little lights around, so it won't be a problem to see at least. There we go, we have the boilers and the steam engines. I'm going to start. Let's see here, sounds good. Looks good, rather. This for the coal. And these for the outside. However, I'm going to make a small space between so we have room for power poles when it's complete. Go. glad I remembered to build a few extra pipes as well for the connections. I'm also going to build a few of the burner inserters for this, because they will pick up the coal to fuel themselves, and at the same time they will be able to work even if we have a power outage. So the power system might restart itself by itself after something bad happening. 9, 10, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have a few extra pipes. I'm going to build a few more so we can get some pipes to ground as well. Very useful. Completely out of copper, I see. Well, at least we set up one additional miner and we can go refill. Yeah, they are filled up as well, so we have a lot more. Copper there, and the rest in the chest. Go for everything. That one. We have a bunch of transport belts now, that's nice. Now let's see. We have quite a lot actually of the electronic circuits, so we can start a machine making the drills now. That's nice. We can oh, biters, and even if I did remember to research it, I didn't make a gun. Go, just need copper for that now. Don't want to accidentally make another one. Totally make it there for now. And there we go. Maybe I should make some armor as well, just in case. I don't often make this one, but it would be too bad to die when filming on YouTube. That would be embarrassing. So, let's see. Just going to connect these to the system now so we can move the power plant we have already made. And then I'm also at the same time going to set up the wood to turn it into wood, or raw wood to wood. There we go. And back to mining drills. Iron. This is very nice. Now, to make this one work, we need both coal and iron ore. So I'm going to make a splitter or two and a few undergrounds to get everything there. Did I leave all my... Yeah. One. Half of these so it doesn't crop too much. Then the undergrounds. 15, that's enough. Go. Now then, these need water and coal. I'm going to fill them first, just in case something weird happens. And now they just need water, so I can tear it down. I guess this one can work for a quick second while I move the stuff. Ah, that's a nice spot for that. Let's see. Lock it to the toolbar. It's nice to do at the beginning. The machine as well, I guess, and the chest. There we go. And we are back to having power. That's nice. I'm first of all going to use at least 1, 2, let's say 4, to be sure that we have power at all times. Randomly having power outages can be a bit annoying. Everything kind of stops. There we go. And we need power poles. We have tons of wood now though, so that's good. We just need a few of these. Guess I should make a box for it, but it's only used for power poles. So I am going to make an array later, but temporary is good for now. Now then, we have the undergrounds as well, so we can finish the array over here. I am going to do a quite standard setup for this. It's going to we're going to have one line coming through this way, or maybe upwards in case we are building more than one, like this. This way we split it out, so if we have coal coming in here and iron ore coming in here, we have the top and the bottom of the belt going. We have 10 machines now, making a few more. And we have power poles. Only 24. I'm going to set this one up with copper. That's going to make this a lot easier, or faster, or more automatic. These machines can be torn down. We need more inserters. This part is so strange, it's so different from normal playthroughs, because we can't just make stuff on the way. So it takes a bit more setup to get it all going, but this is actually quite fun to play. I would really recommend this. At least the Lazy Bastard. I am not sure how it's going to be with the rest of the add-on. But it's, oh, not add-on, the rules, I guess. Rules. But after playing Vanilla for some time. It's nice to mix it up. Did it? Ah, yes, I left the last steam engine. There we go. Just going to place that. I should really be focusing on this array. Everything in between takes a little bit of time as well, so it's hard to be focused in this game. You need one thing, but to make that you need another thing, and suddenly you play for like an hour and you haven't really done the thing you set out to do in the first place. It's very... I like that, but yeah, it's a bit annoying to someone, and possibly annoying for people watching, like me, making an inserter assembly down there while I already have one up here, and so on. So, sorry about that. Well, I'm not really sorry, because that's probably what the whole playthrough is going to be. A little bit of this and a little bit of that, and some confusion somewhere. I'm going to keep a few of these, so only setting up this lane. Now to belt over to the iron. Go. I'm going to place. I'm going to place them so we get the full patch. It's nice to clean it out, and we are probably going to need a lot more iron than this anyway, so might as well use it to the fullest. In a normal playthrough it might have been enough actually to shoot up the rocket, I'm not sure. But I think the biters will be a real sink on the iron this playthrough. I'm used to playing with biters, but also with lasers. Now let's see. Do we have more coal? No, we do not. Coal is actually going to be a bigger problem than iron. Possibly. Going to... let's see. Ah, this is going to be squiggly. This is going to be messy spaghetti. I'm going to prioritize the power plant for this, in case the production goes down, so we don't have power outages, and normally it shouldn't matter. Oh, this is nice. Using all the space here. This is probably one of those times where the people would tell me to do differently in the multiplayer session. For me, this looks great. There we go. Also, that comment wasn't really meant directed at someone. At least not KatherineOfSky or Caledorn. Oh, no, 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 no. There we go. We have coal and we have iron. We are lacking electricity. Oh, that's a nice bowl. go. And we have it running. Looking good. It wasn't as bad as I thought actually. Looks quite nice. Now then, what did I do wrong here? I forgot to start it all. Ah well, back to the copper. These do have coal. Oh, fighters again. Where is my radar? There it is. There we go, everything is safe. No, not everything, they killed the belt. I need repair kits for this. And we need more science. Let's see, repair kits. Wheels and circuits. Not wheel. What? Yes, wheels and circuits. Yes, like everything else. 100 here. 100 there. That's 3 of them. I'm going to make a few more. Should be fine. I'm going to keep those on the bar actually, so I can use them quickly when needed. Now then, power poles, and then the array should be set. After this, I'm probably going to start on the copper. I'm already going to move a few of these machines down there, so we start getting more, because we're going to need quite a few copper for green circuits after a while, but for now it's going to be nice to have enough copper to make turrets. Turrets are really going to be needed, I see. Go 3 more. And go. Now then, we have iron flowing, and we have a bunch of power poles. That's nice. I might actually be making a bit too many now, but we can just recycle them later, burn them in the factory somewhere. This did not look very beautiful. Ah well. Everything's got electricity, that's the important part. There we go. We now have the possibility of smelting a full line of iron. That's really nice. To do the turret research. And let's see. The bus. I think I might have reconsidered the bus actually. It might be headed straight east. We don't know much. No. I'm going to put it where I said I'd put it, southward. Then we get a bit closer to the oil. Let's see. I'm going to do a very very typical bus where I leave room for 4 rows of iron. Not sure if we're going to use it, but better to think big, I've learned recently. And then the copper smelter should probably be below this one. So I am just going to place a blueprint of that. I'm going to copy all of this. And place it below. Just need to get room for it. Let's see. Oh, we need to remove this one as well. There we go. That one's for copper, or maybe this one is. Yeah, it's going to be that one. We're going to have one there anyway, so we should really change the blueprint to not have that underground there. Let's remove it and place the blueprint. There we go. Beautiful. Now then, I am going to I'm going to make a temporary solution with the coal. Oh, waiters again. This is going to get annoying really fast if I don't get turrets. So I'll focus on getting turrets first. That's a good idea. That's going to have to wait for the next episode though, because yeah, it's time to end this one. So this was nice though. We did get the smelting array going, even if it's unpowered right now. And we'll see if we can get the copper and start the bus in the next episode. Thank you all for watching, and see you guys in the next episode.